have to spend one more Christmas without you, Billy, I get what I want.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna win ya. I'm gonna get
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Perfect. Perfect. Well, nearly perfect. Candles? Candy? Tinsel? Something's missing. And you know what that is? A child. That's what. And we know just where to get one, don't we?
When your brother died, you gave up all rights to your nephew. We haven't been able to find a legal loophole.
You're my lawyer. I'm paying you big bucks to find a loophole.
Actually, not that big a bucks.
If I have to spend one more Christmas without you, Billy, I get what I want. Whoever scheduled Christmas for this time of year should have their head examined. It should be in July, when there's no snow and everything's on sale. How nice to see you. William, darling, give your auntie a big kiss. So, sweetie, tell me all about yourself. Oh, that's right, you don't. Oh, well, how are you doing in school? Well, never mind. We can discuss that later. But look what Auntie has brought for you. Open your present, sweetie. Oh, and this is for you, Charles. Merry Christmas. They're imported bonbons from Paris. You know, France. You gave him a cow for Christmas?
Nope, it was Santa Claus.
You're teaching the boy to believe in that fantasy?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little believing after what he's been through.
Exactly. This dreadful farm is a constant reminder of that horrible fire. This farm just isn't safe, let alone for a boy who can't talk.
Oh, Agnes.
Where's William? He's in that hideous barn, isn't he? Isn't he? This is no way to raise a child.
Not in front of the boy, Agnes.
Fine. Let's go inside then, before I take on the stench of these filthy animals. You. Oh! CACA! Don't just stand there.
I'm coming, Agnes. You okay here, Billy? I'm gonna take care of that old biddy once and for all.
So disgusting. I'll come right to the point. I'm worried about William's welfare. Well, ever since my dear brother, rest his soul, and that daughter of yours were lost, I worried myself sick over little William. What's to become of that poor, pathetic little child?
Pathetic? Didn't you see how happy he was? And he's not afraid of the barn anymore, thanks to Annabelle.
Oh, and that bovine with that bow, why, that's the silliest thing I've ever seen. The boy doesn't need a cow, he needs a doctor.
Doc Taylor says there's nothing he can do.
Doc Taylor, that boy needs real doctors, not some country hick who treats pigs as well as people. Ooh. Oh. Of course. Of course. You agree that I can give him the best that money can buy. I changed my mind. I'll make the perfect The perfect mother. William will be much better off with me in the city.
The answer is no. No. N-O. You're not getting Billy.
We'll see about that. You've not heard the last from me? I have lawyers, you know.
I don't want to hear from her the first time. Wouldn't hear the last from me. I never liked her to begin with. But that's just my opinion.
This had better be good news.
I believe I've discovered our loophole.
Wonderful! You finally earned your big bucks.
The kid's all yours. You'll have him by Christmas.
What are you up to now, Agnes?
I've come to take William, and I have no time to dawdle.
Over my dead body?
Unfortunately, that won't be necessary. This court order gives me legal custody of William.
What? I don't believe it.
It's all right there, Charles. The judge agreed with me that William is in grave danger on this farm, and I shall have custody of him until which time he can speak. And there's not much chance of that happening, is there?
That's ridiculous.
It's tight as a drum. If you give me any trouble, I shall call the authorities. William, my dear boy, come to Aunt Agnes. Oh,
Spike!
You love living with me. I'm rich. Now, run along, William, and get your things.
Agnes, Billy and me, we're all each other's god.
You got 30 minutes to have him ready. We'll buy you some decent clothes, and we'll have to get you enrolled at the academy. Well, let's see, and a haircut. My automobile! My beautiful automobile! Oh, you had something to do with this, didn't you, Charles? Oh, and don't deny it, you senile old coot. Well, it won't change a thing. Get me a tow truck immediately!
Well, it's Christmas Eve, Agnes. The station's closed. I'll just have to see if I can get someone to come out here. Tomorrow.
Only part of one, Charles. We will be leaving in the morning, one way or another. I've arranged for transportation. We'll be leaving shortly. Be careful with my automobile, you oaf! Make your goodbyes and we'll be on our way.
Billy is not going anywhere with you, Agnes.
Oh, yes, he is.
You want to tell her, Billy?
I love my grandpa.
What did you say?
He said he's not going. Ha! Ain't it great, Agnes?
Gus Holder, ma'am. You're not leaving, are you?
Well, actually, Charles was just insisting that I stay for Christmas dinner.
Dinner?
Won't you join us?
Well, that's mighty nice of you, ma'am.
And will Mrs. Holder be joining us?
There is no Mrs. Holder, ma'am.
Really? Oh, what adorable boys.
As usual, Aunt Agnes got what she wanted, and the Holder boys got what they deserved.